Okay.
And I
So
can't wait. Sandy's just been telling me that this is going to
now,
blow my mind. So,
y'all, this is a true confession. I have magical powers way beyond what I'm telling anyone.
Well, that's good.
And it has to do
I,
with AI.
oh, we're all learning that. Oh my goodness.
If Diana, let's say we were hiking on a path and we're hiking and hiking, and Diana went that way and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I found a detour so beautiful. Come over here this way with me." I would go because it's Diana. Like, I
Yeah.
trust her.
Yes.
We are on a path, y'all,
Hmm.
and there is a detour called AI.
Okay.
And it's so beautiful, but it's much more than saying, "Hey, Chat GPT, how do I say happy birthday to my cousin?" It's much bigger. So I had a conversation with Diana, and she so inspired me that I'm going to put her on the spot a little bit, but I'm going to show you three uses that I have that will blow your mind. Like, they'll blow your mind. Okay, so the first one is I do a podcast.
Okay.
A lot of people do podcasts.
Hmm.
I upload it and I say transcribe it. No big deal. I have a custom chat GPT that I made that replaces 2 hours worth of work.
Wow.
So let me explain what I used to do. I used to say, ChatGPT, this is about Diana and me talking about the law of attraction. And it would say, well, a good title might be blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
And then I'd say, okay, give me a good social media post. And it would say, blah, 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 blah. And then I would say, will you please write 6 emails for me so that I can send out a campaign about it? And it would go, blah, 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 blah. Well, I created a custom GPT. So now all I have to do is go get the transcript of a podcast, put it in my Sparkle Podcast GPT, and say, go. It will summarize, title, keywords, email, sequence. It will do everything I used to do that by myself. So that's
Well,
one.
hmm.
I'm going to show it to you in real life. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is, and Diana knows this for a fact, it used to be if you wanted to be a speaker on stages or you wanted to be interviewed on a podcast, or you had to write this speaker sheet, you had to fill in all the stuff, you had to go find them, you had to email it. There's an there is an AI place that I can put my name, my picture, my message, and it will go find all the podcasts and all the stages that I need to be on.
Wow.
And I'm going to show you that. Y'all, the
My
world,
question,
the
I have a
world is
question, Art.
changing. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So if we wear different hats and different um, organizations, if you will, or associates,
Mhm.
Diana and Diane know what I'm talking about. How do you differentiate each one so that that way they don't mess up each other? Does that make sense?
Are you talking about the message? Are you talking about, like, give me an example?
Like I wear different hats, so there's a lot of times I don't market myself that much on Facebook because I wear different hats. And sometimes I'm a silent partner in other places that we don't. And I don't know how to say that. Maybe
Okay.
Diana might have what I'm talking about. Maybe.
That's okay.
Okay.
If you ever want a message,
Okay. Just one general.
Hat A,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's say I'm selling mushroom coffee,
Okay.
which I might be, but you never know. So I go to ChatGPT and say, these are the ingredients, these are the benefits, and this is the difference of this coffee.
Right.
Help me create 45 posts about this dang coffee. It will help you. If you go to and you click out, it won't remember a thing. It doesn't remember anything. It doesn't hold anything. It doesn't know who you are tomorrow. It's a genius today.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay.
So let's say tomorrow you go, hey, ChatGPT, I need to do a post about electrical services. And here's our benefits, and here's the web page from the company. Give me 12 posts that I can post about electrical services. It will do it. You can send it to yourself and use it at will. Tomorrow, it does not know you. It doesn't remember you. It doesn't share anything with anyone else. It is a processor, like a food processor. You put in cucumbers and tomatoes and you're going to get out what you put in. Tomorrow, you're going to go put in, whatever and what corn and whatever and broccoli. It's going to come out it's a processor. Now,
aren't you going to give us an example?
I'm going to show you, but I just want to
there
give
you go, Diana.
I want to give you the where we're going before we go there, because it's like a lot, right?
Right.
One more thing is I have a sassy tone of voice. I want to be a combination of Brene Brown, the nice, sweet Brene Brown, and Rosie O'Donnell, who is tart, sassy, badass. So I have trained my GPT to use my tone of voice. So not only can I say, please do this, I can say, please do this in my tone of voice. And it will say the Brene Brown, Rosie O'Donnell one. I go, yep, that one. And then my emails are in that tone of voice.
Wow.
Okay, so that's enough mind-blowing for a minute. Let me tell you what inspired this, and I'm going to demonstrate this. But what inspired it was Diana. I'm going to tell you the truth. I said, Diana, I'm learning that I can offer an $11 product and then a $50 product and a $1,500 product. And I make relationships and I can grow a business. And Diana says, who wants to hear from me? And I'm like, A, anybody that wants to look like you.
Right. Yeah.
B, anybody that's ever known you.
Yeah.
C, anybody that's confused about all the noises out there.
Very good. Good.
So the last thing I have to show you is something called a competitive analysis, and it can take what you know and show you how you're different than everybody else, even Gary Brecka. So I'm going to start by showing you first my podcast ChatGPT, which just means I take the transcript of a podcast, which I had this morning. I open ChatGPT. I click on that very special one and say, okay, go. So that's what we're about to see. Are you with me or y'all mind blown already?
No, I'm following you.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen. And I feel totally undercover. So here is my chat GPT. I named it Sparkle. Well, I don't know why. So if I go get that transcript let me go get the transcript of this amazing podcast I did this morning with this woman. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. Where is my transcript? Hold on. All right, I'm going to go grab my transcript under downloads. Okay, here it is. Her name's Ingrid Vanderveld, and it's the transcript of our podcast. You see, it's like time stamped. Oh my gosh, well, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to copy all of that. Copy. I'm going to go back to my ChatGPT that says Sparkle because I named it that. And I'm going to say, here is transcript. Do what you do. Now watch this. Here's your full promo content pack. I'll deliver the title and summary, the listener value bullets, the promo blurb, headline hooks, email sequence, Word doc bundle, and I go, yes. And it's going to go work all of this for me. So on the podcast summary, it's going to say, what if money wasn't about greed, power, or guilt, but about love? In this heart-forward and deeply honest episode, Sandy sits down with visionary Ivy to unpack blah, 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 blah. My email sequence, the invitation, my Word doc bundle, my show notes, my LinkedIn post, TikTok reel, carousel option, everything. So you can say, hey, help me say happy birthday to my cousin. But you can also say, hey, help me make 12 posts about the benefits of this coffee. And here's their website with the ingredients. What are the benefits of mushroom coffee? And how can I communicate that? And it will tell you. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I'm just going to show you Midjourney. Let's say I'm going to make that post. And I want to have a really cool cup of coffee to go with it. I can go to Midjourney and say, make me a delicious cup of coffee that would make anyone want coffee. And it'll make it. I'm going to do it again. I need, a close-up of coffee with a heart made out of the foam. Whatever I can imagine, it can create. While it's cooking, I'm going to show you what I did. I asked for it to show me a lady that was stepping out of ice. Going from frozen to free. Really communicate. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, now I have coffee. So now I'm promoting mushroom coffee, and I can use this picture and download it and put it on Facebook.
Wow.
So that was case number two. And I have, you can see, I've created everything from a lady happy about subscriptions to me. Look at this funny thing. I've got a TED Talk I want to do. Look, It's funny, isn't it? All right. So that's case number 2. Now I'm going to show you case number 3. When Diana said, "Who wants to know what I have to say?" Anyway, I'm going to show you. There's a thing called a competitive analysis. You put in what you know and what you're passionate about, and it will tell you how you're different than everybody else in the world. So
We're going to do that now on me.
now we're going to do that with your LinkedIn bio. And here's the thing, for someone, and maybe not you two because you're in what you're in, for someone who's wondering, what is my passion? What do I really care about? The best thing to do is say, oh, what do you know already? And what are you passionate about? And let it see what it comes up with. So I'm going to share my screen. Are y'all with me still?
Yes,
Are you mind blown yet?
yes.
It's so out of the park, you won't even believe it. Okay, so share my screen. Here we go, and I'm going to go to the competitive edge analyzer. And I'm going to start. We're not going to do everything this thing can do because it's like overwhelming, but it says, okay, uncover your background, right? So I'm going to go to LinkedIn, and I've got Diana's LinkedIn. So I'm going to copy that. We'll put it in, I'm just going to paste it in there. Passion, Diana. What are your passions? Longevity. Living a lifelong learner. Long learner. What are your passion?
Yeah, that's one. I think what it says on my LinkedIn is that I am a health and beauty influencer.
Okay. Health and beauty influencer. Okay. Access where your knowledge meets the real world demand. I would say, well, what would you say?
And I didn't hear what question you asked.
Yeah, it says, assess where your knowledge meets real world demand. I'm going to say anyone over the age of 50 wants to look like you.
Well, not necessarily look like me, but know about anti-aging or age reversal.
Wants to know about anti-aging or aging reversal.
Age reversal.
Age reversal. Okay. Hidden opportunity. I don't know. We're going to compete that. All right, here we go. I'm going to put that in here and see what it says. You've built a rich, multi-dimensional background that blends media influence, brand development, and longevity expertise. Let's start what you've shared with the 5 category skills you have. Professional skills, 20 years in broadcasting. Life skills, lifelong learner, deep curiosity, passion, fashion, styling, exploring, guiding women, problem. It went and got all that out of LinkedIn.
Wow.
Plus what we just said. You've got a powerful overlap between media, personal reinvention, and longevity education. That's rare and valuable. What topics or activity make you lose track of time when you're doing them? What aspects do you like the most? And if money didn't matter, what message or mission would you still want to share with your audience? So, what makes you lose track of time? Traveling?
No, well, it's learning.
Learning. Okay.
Yeah. Reading, podcast, Zoom calls, learning what we're doing now, learning.
Reading, Zoom calls, absorbing information. All right. What aspects of your influencer or media work energize you the most? Like connecting with women, researching products, being on camera, or storytelling?
Well, mainly meeting people,
Okay.
which you do in all of those. I mean,
Well, I'm going to say meeting people, and you do like being on camera, right?
yeah.
And being on camera. If money didn't matter, what message or mission would you still want to share with the audience?
Anything about health and longevity.
Okay. Now watch this. Clear, you naturally are energized by learning, connecting, and communicating in your mission centers around health and longevity, particularly women over 50. Here's what I'm seeing from your responses. Lifelong learner, energized by social connection, deeply passionate about all that. You're not teaching beauty tips. You're modeling what's possible beyond 50, staying visible, curious, and vibrant. Potential passion-based market themes. Ageless confidence or midlife reinventions.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Mindset and vision. I'm going to say, okay, because we're recording and this could go on forever, I'm going to say, cut to the chase. Is there a place for me in the market? I mean, who really wants to hear from an 83-year-old woman about what she thinks? This is entirely, let's cut straight to it. Yes, there's a place for you in the market.
Here's
And
what. Oh,
the market gap is youth obsessed health and beauty. Your edge is lived authority and media communication, marketable positioning, and your strategies. Micro video series, Ageless in Action, quick tips on vitality and presence, affiliate brand partnerships like you have, a mini course, Living Proof, the Ageless Woman's Guide to Energy and Elegance, speaking and content. Would you like me to show you how your marketing position could? I'm just going to say no. I just want to know how much money could I possibly make from that. Let's just see what it says. You can sell the Ageless Vitality Playbook for $49 to $197. With 300 buyers, you make $15,000 to $60,000 a year. Affiliate market, media speaking, 3 to 10 per campaign. Typical range, brand outreach, 5 to 15K, established 25 to 60K, and authority 75 to 150,000.
Very interesting.
Now, I hope your mind is blown.
Well, my mind is just kind of going crazy. But the thing that I like the most is the terminology, which we're using, age reversing now, is the midlife reinvention.
That is mine.
I
Yeah.
think that is so incredible, midlife reinvention.
So, are you ready for one more? Just one
Yeah.
more?
Yeah.
Let's see. We're at 3:30. Is this not wild, y'all?
It's pretty wild.
This is what 20 to 50-year-old people are doing while we're asleep. And while I feel so convicted that women our age do not fall asleep, that we use the tools, and it's like the detour. Diana went ahead of me. I went ahead of Diana. I said, Diana, this is cool. And she's like, you know what? Kind of is. It's just a peak of our energy. All right. So now let's say Diana's going to be a speaker about midlife reinvention, which of course she could do. I'm going to share my screen one more time.
So do I need to give any input about midlife reinvention, or
No.
Chat GPT is going to do it for me?
Well, you already have it, but what I'm going to say is developing that as an intention. There are a lot of tools, but no tools matter. I'm going to stop share for this. There are tools. No tools matter until you say, I have something to say. This is what it is. And this is where I'm going. As soon as you say, I have something to say, and this is what it is, and this is where I'm going, the tools are endless. There's a sentence in my upcoming TED Talk. It says, I wasn't broken, I wasn't sad, I was paused. Like I'd gone backstage in a life I used to star in.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I worked for Vogue magazine, Southern Living magazine. I stood on stages and delivered, whatever. And now I'm in Bowie, Texas, sitting in a computer. I'm like, I am done being backstage in a life I used to star in. That's my TED Talk.
That's the title of your TED Talk.
It's not the title, but it's in there. The
I
title.
don't think Diane knows that you are going to be on TED Talk in November the 13th or the 6th.
Yeah, November 13th, I get to deliver a TED Talk in Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh.
Yeah, and the topic of my talk is the second half of life is not a decline. It's a reveal until your very last breath.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
There's parts of me that are brand new every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the sentence, it's not about fading out, it's about finding out. What else? What else can I do? What else do I care about? What else do I want to experience? I mean, oh, so delicious. Anyway, so in the conversation with Diana, I said, Diana, I am learning there are kids making $300,000 a year. And they start out with a product, like it said, a guide to blah, blah, blah. And then it leads to a 6-month course of working with me. And then it leads to speaking. And it's already there. We're just asleep at the wheel.